1947. Our Providence contact has shared the identity of the Shadow Client, a former mercenary and bodyguard by the name of Lucas Gray. His past is a black void, but our analysts are digging deep. Meanwhile, we've had a breakthrough of our own. Comparing the malicious attack patterns with global shipping and transportation routes, we've figured out how Mr. Gray and his paramilitaries move around the world undetected. They're using the distribution network of the Delgado cartel, Colombia's biggest drug manufacturer. Clearly, Gray must have struck a deal with the Delgados. Consequently, if we can cripple the cartel, we can severely limit the malicious strike range. But to do so, we need to slay a three-headed serpent. Sociopathic cartel head Rico Delgado and his two closest lieutenants, PR guru Andrea Martinez and savant chemist Jorge Franco. With equal parts guts and guile, Rico Delgado runs a thriving billion-dollar criminal empire. The word is, the brutal and volatile cartel head is hell-bent on becoming the #1 drug lord in the world. To achieve this, Martinez, a childhood friend of Delgado's, has been buttering up state leaders and decision-makers, paving the way for an expansion of the Delgado logistics network, while the brilliant but aloof and antisocial Franco has been hard at work developing a new type of super cocaine. So, three of Colombia's most infamous crime lords inhabiting a decidedly hostile environment. I will leave you to prepare.
This shit is publishable. He'd make a fortune settling down as a romantic book writer.
Beats the head out of that garden lady in the paperbacks. How'd you cover up when we did to that one guy?
Yeah, apparently Rico's mysterious friend didn't want the guy dead, so the Vanisher decided to create a fake bender for him. Dropped his ass in a whorehouse in Zona de Tolerancia. Fun times, actually.
Beats digging graves and feeding bodies to the hippos, that's for sure.
Man, you guys are working your butt off.
Good job.
And off.
That is Catalina Delgado, wife to Rico Delgado for the past 11 years.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Interesting office setup, 47. If I'm not mistaken, Rico's looking to add some tattoo work to his already substantial collection. That is Rico Delgado, head of the Delgado drug cartel.
Andre? Yeah, tell me the good news. About the statue, claro. The unveiling today is the band.
Your breath stinks, man.
Usually that means we have problems. Do we have problems, Andrea? Because I want this to be smooth sailing. Good, okay. Make sure they do. I'm almost done with my speech as well. Just need to practice a few more times. Good, okay. Let me know when you're ready. Bye.
I love this photo. Rico and the hippo when he took his first steps in the camp. But apart from so big now, nothing left.
How come no one is here? This room is supposed to be protected.
Rico Delgado has been eliminated. Nicely done. Marco Delgado has been eliminated. Nicely done.
Foundation look entirely stable to you?
Well, I'm not... Well, I'm not made of that. No. No, it doesn't.
We have received a few invitations to various affairs we want to look at as well. Mostly things connected with raising funds for elections.
All right. Relay it on to the Bogota office. I'll look at it when I've left this place.
That is Andrea Martinez, the Delgado cartel PR officer and public face.
Vaya. Put it back in hiding.
Sir, this is a restricted area.
Franco confirmed down. Nice work, 47. All targets neutralized. This should paralyze the cartel. Excellent work, 47. Now head for an exit. Status. Columbia assignment successful. Tactical targets neutralized. Militia transport network disabled. Location of primary target unknown. Team chasing several leads. End message, encrypt and send.
As strong as you. They have to pay for what they did.
It needs to stop. You need to stop.
If my source checks out, we can prove the board knew about the chemical leaks. We'll have grounds for a retrial.
It won't make a difference. They're too powerful.
They're not the devil, Nancy. Just a company. They're not above the law, don't you see? This is bigger than James. Those bastards killed 80 people.
And they got away with it. Think about what that means.
No one's untouchable.
No one's untouchable.
Diana!
Coming! Mom? Dad?
We got what we came for. Move out.
47. The street gang known as the Crows are on high alert. They seem to be on the lookout for potential assassins and will be suspicious of anyone they don't recognize. I suggest you are mindful around them in the slums. 47. Our intel suggests the Maelstrom is hiding somewhere in the city slums. I've marked the headquarters of the Crows. On your map.
It's me. It is imperative you notify me as soon as Sargar's barbershop is open again. He's an excellent source of information, and I want to make sure he understands who he's working for now. Signal me at once when the shop is open. That is all.
Acha, ek baat bata. Any idea why the boss wants to know when the barber shop is open again?
Yeah. Saga the barber has a side business to give information.
He basically has every snitch on the song sharing the news with him. Boss wants him on our side. Bobby even came down to the hideout to be shown a picture of the boss so he'd recognize him when meeting him.
All this secrecy is...
This barber is tangled...
You know, just as having a secret identity is key to what he does. I honestly don't understand what he's doing.
I cannot believe Dawood Rangan don't do that.
Greetings, sir. Can I interest you in my fine wares? Cheap, durable.
What about yesterday, huh? Did you forget about yesterday?
You there, sir, please, one moment. Perhaps something for your wife. I just thought you... Sale on high quality cotton. Sale on... Very good. I need shoes. Why isn't the shop open yet?
What are you doing? You need to open the shop. There are people waiting outside already.
I can't remember what he looks like. The guy the Crows wanted me to provide information to, you know. Their boss. He showed me his picture in their hideout 2 days ago. But I was so stressed out. I thought they were going to kill me or something. I can't remember his face. What if he shows up and I miss him?
Then you should go and explain it to them. They probably still have the picture there.
What if they hurt me? What will happen to you? Or if they decide to burn down the shop like they did with that other guy with the metal recycling? I won't do it.
Bhavin, I told you we would get into trouble with this snitching business. But you had to go and earn some easy money sharing information with the gangs. This is your mess. You fix it.
Yeah, can't let you through. Sorry, sir. Serious about cricket. Just always like the good life a little bit too much, I suppose.
You know, I don't even know. You always hanging out in that drinking spot.
Yeah, he was literally about to shit himself when we brought him down here. Boss had insisted on blindfolding him. I think he...
Delving straight into the heart of darkness, 47. Good luck.
The powder's in his room, and all we do is grab it and toss it in.
Whatever.
So, the powder's in his room, and all we do is grab it and toss it in one of the furnaces in the metal workshop. Barabar?
This is the third time you're asking me this question. What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me, okay? I just want to make sure I don't mess up when the boss asks me to do something.
Relax. Yes, you grab the powder into the furnace, lots of smoke goes up. Whatever happens after that isn't your concern.
Okay, good. I wonder what does happen after the smoke goes up.
Not your concern.
Fine. Arey samajhla na.
A photograph and a note addressed to Sagar the barber. This looks like a very recent picture of the Maelstrom. With this in hand, picking him out in a crowd should be possible. You could also investigate the barber shop and see what is going on there.
This little indiscretion is really a cry for help because I want us to talk more about our feelings.
Okay.
All right, 47. We're open for business. We know what the Maelstrom looks like and expect him to show up. Patience and shaving cream is what's on the menu now, 47.
I'm sorry, sir. Not right now.
Chalo, bhai. Maybe next time then.
It looks like him, but that's not the Maelstrom. Shame. Not the Maelstrom. No, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. No.
Not right now, sir.
Okay.
47, that man by the counter. That's the Maelstrom. Well, looks like our patience paid off. How about you invite him in for a close shave?
Thank you, my friend. All right, I'm ready for my shave. Make it a close one. The tides are changing, my friend. Can you feel it in the air? My bones are creaking with joy at the prospect of what is about to happen.
I don't feel anything, I'm afraid.
You will, friend.
The infamous Maelstrom is dead. Very well done, 47. No rest for the wicked, however. On to the next one.
Another one of Vanya Shah's servants just came by to try to convince Uncle The new foreman looks to be a dedicated worker.
He hasn't left the office. He's gone. Oh, no. That's not it. I was up there in the office. One of the guards told me that I'm doing one of the office. The guys are all really like that. Wait, did you know she... Okay, so I know he kept logs.
Hey, you! What are you talking about? You're not allowed here, you know? Boy, am I glad to see you. I really need your help.
What the chutia in this world is wrong with you, chutie?
I just saw this guy trespassing. It looked like he was up to something that was not...
Ah, theek hai. I'll check it out. You can't be here. Hey, I need you to follow me. You got that?
You go and ask one of the guards if we can have half an hour.
That's right, Shane. You just keep walking nice and easy. Ah, go. Run along now. Come on.
Sir, I'm afraid you don't have the right clearance. Sorry.
Probably. Sadly for him, we work day and night.
Have you seen Sanjay recently? He lost a small fortune to me in a poker game a few nights ago and I bet he's kept down.
Maharaj Shah asked him to infiltrate London.
Hey, check that out.
I have no idea. Got nothing. Nothing.
It goes back a long way. Rangan's very different from Maharani Shah, what with his flamboyant ways and all his family talk. I think he hates him because he knows he's a fake.
I know how important this is to you.
Hey, you! Get out of here right now!
It's been a while since we've seen Daltra.
We got a trespasser. Array, I hate trespassers. Stop! I am asking you. Please, we need some help. Hey, you! You're armed, right? We need help.
Is something up or what?
Someone is trespassing.
Okay, I'll look into it, I guess.
Too bad.
Hey, come in. The guy's nowhere in sight. Now keep an eye out, though.
Huh? Yes? Hello? Huh? It's about the heater for the meditation bath in Queen Shah's train yard? Look, I know they sent someone to fix it a few days ago, but it's making those same noises again.
Discussion is over.
Yes, yes.
I will move on.
I told the guard by the test to turn the water off. Didn't really help. I don't know.
That is Vanya Shah, self-appointed queen of the Mumbai slums.
Overheating or blowing up or something.
Interesting. Shah's personal steam pond appears to be out of order. Maybe you should take a look at the rooftop water tanks, 47.
5 PSI. Is that fine? Okay, I understand. No one will touch it until you come by tomorrow. Okay, thank you. The Queen will really appreciate this.
Confirmed kill on Vanya Shah. Excellent work, 47. Just one target left. Let's bring this one home.
ridiculous. I have
Darwood Rangan is confirmed killed. Mission completed. Time to find an exit.
Running in with Maelstrom. That man's a man for buckets. Yes, you do.
According to records, this was a youth correctional facility until 1962, when the estate was overtaken by an obscure Soviet research fund, the Institute for Human Betterment.
Looks deserted.
The place was abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
He's here.
Be careful, 47. The breadcrumbs were almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap. An invitation.
You came home. I knew you would. You've come a long way, 47. And even now, you don't remember.
This place.
This was our prison, where Father trained us, shaped us into killers for Providence. Now, you don't remember. They ripped it out of you, wiped it away, but I do. I remember everything.
You're a terrorist with nothing to lose. You'd say anything.
I know, it's difficult. You never miss your mark or question your function, but we made a pact. You and I. Do this, and we both lose.
There was an incident. That boy, he died.
He lived. Because of you. Don't you remember his name? You know this. Deep down, you know. What was his name?
Subject 6. Your name is Subject 6.
And what is our purpose?
To take them all down.
We were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys.
So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident.
The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly.
As were all the neighbors.
My men did what needed to be done.
It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master, a KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka. Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the Constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus. Make Providence think he was the real Shadow Client.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field. Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former Constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck. Cassidy looks to be a gun enthusiast. The room looks like it's outfitted with a lot of security and alarms. Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
this on?
A letter from Janus to someone called Zoe. It looks like a draft and is full of explicit descriptions of how unhappy Janus is with Zoe and her sister having been appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Huh. I've heard that name before. This is a good find, 47. Whittleton...
Off.
A letter from Janus to someone called Zoe. It looks like a draft and is full of explicit descriptions of how unhappy Janus is with Zoe and her sister having been appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Huh. I've heard that name before. This is a good find, 47. A recording of some sort. The note mentions another house. Perhaps Cassidy is using one of the vacant buildings as a base of operations, 47. Nolan Cassidy. He is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
Hey, could someone help me, please? Hey, wake up, we have trouble.
Hola, compadre.
Oddball nerve, that is. And off.
James. Cold War Spy Master and the first Providence Constant. I wonder how much he remembers. How little he cares.
What the hell? You're in trouble now, sir. I'll get someone lit.
Hey, buddy.
The first annual gathering of the Ark Society. rings a bell. If Janus was its founder, perhaps he's still attending these gatherings, 47. This could be valuable information indeed. One of Janus's old microfilms. It might contain important information. All you need now is to find a device to read it on.
At last, the actions of the first constant catch up with you. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus. Still.
We are close now, gentlemen. Both targets are dead.
Really impressed by all the wonderful things you have.
Clearly, Janus is a meticulous man. This microfilm contains a lot of heavily redacted minutes from what appears to be a yearly event of some sort. Plenty of initials and project code names that don't ring any bells. Janus is mentioned by name throughout, however. This is a very important find, 47.
Jeez, darling, I'm so hungry. Have you seen those beautiful patties back there? And Mr. Wilson is standing behind the grill, even though he's really not like that. I swear I have a license for it. Don't bring it. You can't be off. I promise.
and join us, giving away all these wonderful muffins?
Oh, I'd love to, my darling, but I've got to do some sewing. Janus has a dressing gown that needs a few touch-ups, and he's getting anxious. Apparently he needs it for something soon.
You seem to have so
A
many
robe
things
for
going on,
Janus.
Mrs. West.
What could he need that for?
How you find the time?
Well, when you're retired, you can get an astonishing amount of things done.
Damn.
You really shouldn't be here. Hey! Oh!
Wait. That's not an ordinary resident of Whittleton Creek, 47. This must be one of Cassidy's men working undercover. I suggest you keep an eye out for more of them. A ceremonial robe of some sort with a note from Janus attached. The note is interesting. Janus has asked Helen to do a few repairs on the robe before he leaves for his annual trip. He even put a date there. This is valuable information, 47. Good work, 47. We now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark Society. And we have an approximate date as well. I think that's all we're going to get.
We're close to the finish line. It's time to end this.
All mission objectives are completed. 47, once you've left Whittleton Creek, I will notify Providence of our discovery.
In the meantime, we'll go over the clues you found. Once we've located the Constant, we'll make our final move.
You make it sound so easy. Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from... Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Oh, jeez, darling, I'm so hungry.
Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former Constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47.
end to Janus. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him. Still. We are close now, 47.
Neighborhood barbecue.
That is Nolan Cassidy, former Secret Service agent and current Providence Herald. Cassidy is assigned to protect Janus.